YouTube, what's up? Tristan here. Second video, seeing how this is going. Uh, Obviously, it's been a decently while since I uploaded another video, video 2. Um, I don't know exactly what this channel was going to be about. I'm not still sure on exactly what it's still going to be about. But I figured, since I was watching some other YouTube videos on other people trying to make beard oils, one of my friends had told me about beard oils at work, and I didn't really think much of it. And then as I think this is probably like my fifth or sixth beard that I've decided that I want to grow out, and every single time I just kind of cut it. But this time it's not so much the case. I think I really want this beard to be its full potential. So what I've thought is, why not treat it? Why am I still using the conditioner that I have in my shower? Which those conditioners, they make your hair flaky. They do all sorts of things that you kind of just don't want the conditioners to do. So what I decided to look up is, why not try and find a beard oil that might be of benefit. I kind of did a whole DIY thing because I looked on the internet, and some of the beard oils are actually kind of expensive. Me kind of being on a little bit of a budget, especially since it's the winter time. The work's kind of slowing down a little bit. Um, yeah, why not? Why not create your own stuff? Why not be original? Make it OG. Make it what you want it to be. So I watched a couple YouTube videos. I did a little bit of my own research and whatnot, and I think I found exactly what I was looking for. I asked a couple people on my social media, my Facebook, and people directed me in some places, and I looked at those places, and didn't really find exactly what I was looking for. But I found one, and the fragrance was actually really good. I mean, the fragrance itself, and then the oils that are inside of it. But I guess just kind of a basic video as far as what I had done. I might as well just show you exactly what I bought, where I bought it. I don't really endorse any of these products, but I bought them, and by recommendations from other people. So I'm in no way, shape, or form endorsing such products. I'm just buying them for my own personal enjoyment. All right, so the thing that I've heard that you need is, I think it's one of the base oil or something like that, and that's one of the oils that you're actually going to be using a lot. Kind of more of a, the other oils that you use helps that oil, the base oil, will help the other oils work into your skin, into your follicles and whatnot. So I guess one of the base oils that I have is this guy right here. This is a from Now Solutions. It's a sweet almond oil, and that one doesn't really have much of a scent, which is good because you want to save the extra scents for like the essential oils that I had purchased as well. So you want to save that scent a little bit for something that you're gonna enjoy. The other base oil that I got here, I move these out of the way. The other oils, I guess this is just one, but this is all natural coconut oil. It was solid when I bought it. I just decided to throw it in the microwave. I didn't know how you're supposed to heat it, so I just put it in the microwave. Probably about like 45 seconds, and it just completely liquefied. So I got that. That is just it's all natural skin and hair revitalizing from Now Solutions. Same product. Those are the only two products, the same brand that I bought. Actually, I didn't even realize that till just now. Uh, and one thing, making your own beard oils, you're gonna need a dropper. You're gonna need some kind of glass bottle. I heard that you probably should be using kind of like a beer bottle almost esque dark color. So you're gonna need something like this. I got this at Natural Grocer. You probably, I don't know, find it at any beauty, hair, or Natural Grocer or whatnot. This was just in the vitamins and supplements and hair care products. section of the store. I mean, it gives you a little bit of a dropper, if you want to be exact. I don't really give, two flying farts about it, but some people do, so I guess that's to their convenience. I actually already made one of these right now. I hear you're supposed to leave it for about 24 hours. And you just kind of let it brew a little bit. It kind of goes through its own mixation and fermentation process. And I guess, oh my gosh, it smells good. So we're waiting on that. Going into the other two oils that I bought. This one was recommended to me by one of my family friends. It's from Hollywood Beauty. It's called, I'm probably going to mess this up, but it's called Argan Oil Hair Treatment from Morocco. It's alcohol free. It was created by nature and presented by Hollywood Beauty. It's a 3 fluid ounce bottle. And this one, let's see what this one's got in here. It just basically helps to stop breakage and repair split ends. It provides intense conditioning and absorbs in the skin instantly. So you can use this whenever you want, really. I mean, the ingredients. I don't know if I want to go into too much of the ingredients. But it looks like most of them are pretty natural. They're just fruit extracts and whatnot. So, oh, excuse me. Malfunction there. There we go. Maybe that's a little better. All right. Next up. So, next we are moving into the last one here. This one, I think this one's already like pre-scented and whatnot. So I was just gonna add this, just a couple of drops in it because I do like the scent. I wasn't so much a favor of the Morocco oil, the argan oil. A little bit too feminine for me, but I mean, mixed in with other things, it's probably gonna smell a little bit better. Um, this one's from Jane Carter Solution. I got this at Fred Meyer. You can probably get this at your Kroger, CVS, I guess anywhere. I have no idea. I got it at Fred Meyer. I'm not much of a shopper. I just shop at like a Winco from the Northwest, so they're gonna have Wincos there. Pretty cheap stuff, but I went to Fred Meyer. Fred Meyer is a pretty common one in the Northwest as well, so not sure anywhere else in the world, country. So, yeah, that would be a scalp nourishing serum. And this has cedarwood oil and soybean oil. It alleviates dry scalp. So, I mean, I get really bad, like, my beard can sometimes get itchy. I mean, it doesn't really get, like, super itchy, but I have flaky problems on my hair. I got flaky problems in my beard. Who would have known, right? So, yeah, I'll notice, if I'm running my fingers through it and whatnot and playing around with it, I'll notice that I'm going to start flaking like if I were to rub my head. Like, you kidding me, right? This helps. So we're going to see how this one goes. Like I said, this is this one actually, not the argan oil, but this one, the nourishing serum, actually has a very masculine scent to it. So if you want to smell pretty manly, I would imagine this is probably going to be the direction that you want to go. Now you could probably just buy this on its own and use it as a beard oil. But I think if you want to go the real direction of a beard oil, and get the full benefits of a lot of different oils, that you probably want to make your own. Probably the direction that I'm taking as well. So, all right, now to move on, the last three oils that I do have that I had purchased, I purchased at Natural Grocers here in where I'm living at in Portland. So the first one here, now these are essential oils. I heard that you just add a few drops of essential oils, combine a couple, and they end up turning out pretty good and pretty decently smelling. So this one that I got, because I really actually enjoy it. Now, I don't like to chew. Chewing is actually very disgusting. I am trying to get the habit of smoking, but I do really enjoy the smell for some reason of chew tobacco, wintergreen actually, and I didn't know that this smell existed. So this one is it looks like this. and probably is not focusing quite well, and I don't think my camera's going to do it very good either. But this one is called Birch Sweet Essential Oil, and it's 100% pure. It says to dilute it properly before you apply it to skin. These, I guess, if these are applied directly to the skin on their own, they can be very, not very, what's the word for it? Kind of not abrasive, but, well, I guess kind of abrasive, kind of little too harsh, little too concentrated for the skin to handle. That's why you use the carrier oil to kind of dilute it, mix it up a little bit, because the carrier oil is going to help your skin absorb the oils a lot better. So I heard. I'm just learning. This is my first day into it, and I've learned so much. Obviously, I do a lot of research on YouTube. That is like my main place to go for learning something new about anything. Um, so that's number one. I bought three, and I think these were around like $5 or $6. They weren't too expensive. And you're only using a couple drops every bottle that you make, and I mean, if you're not using beard oil like every day, if you're gonna use it every day, who knows? You're not gonna go through one entire bottle in a month. It's probably not possible. I mean, unless I don't even think you're supposed to use that much oil in that much amount of time. So next up we have because I'm trying to go for the more woodsy scent, kind of, and once I saw the wintergreen smell, I was like, okay, this is definitely leaning towards a direction that I would like to go. I then bought frankincense. I heard frankincense is really good. There's a good aromatherapy to it. I don't really know what all the oils are for, like as far as like when they absorb in your skin, what values they have, what they give you. But this one definitely caught my nose for sure. I undid that one, smelled it. It was pretty fantastic. So I got the frankincense, the incense, frankincense flavor, scent, smell, whatever. Pick your poison. It's great stuff. My opinion. So the last one that I got here is a pine needle, and I saw this. I'm like, okay, that definitely completes what I'm trying to look for. So, I mean, if I'm not much of a cologne guy, it's too, it smells a little. It's got that alcohol-y. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my alcohols, but not this kind of alcohol. It's more of just almost like I'm definitely manufactured. I mean, I think everything that you purchase is manufactured at least at some point in its life, or if it's a fruit, vegetable, whatnot, it's just picked. Um, anyways, so this one, pine needle, great stuff. Smells great, and I'm really looking forward to when this oil is finished. To know what it smells like, to enjoy it, to ultimately, I want to have a fragrance that I can smell in my beard, that I can smell in my face. The aromatherapy is supposed to be good. It's absorbed for your skin, and I also would like to enjoy someone else saying, hey, what is that fragrance you're using? What kind of cologne are you using? Oh, hey man, I'm not using cologne. It's a beard oil. I made it at home, and it's pretty simple. And then that kind of introduces you into some conversation, and makes you a little bit more of a interesting human being. You know what I'm saying? So conversation's always great. But anyways, that is my little tutorial on my first purchase of beard oil. So I'll do a little bit of an update, kind of give you my first impression on my first oil. What I had used, I used probably like a good half a bottle, and this is the size here. I think this is 1 liter, or one. Excuse me, that'd be a lot. 1 milliliter. I used argan oil. That was one main that I used. I didn't really like the smell too much, but I kind of gave it a chance. So I used a little bit of that. The major base oil I used was the one that's actually holding my phone as a phone stand, so I can YouTube the heck out of this. I used the coconut oil. I filled the bottle up about halfway, and then I put another quarter of the bottle of this. So I put it at 3/4 with 25% of the bottle being this. This is the almond oil, so those are the two carriers. Um, or the base, whatever terminology you prefer. I used a few drops of this. This is the Manulier scent I was talking about. And then I used the pine needle, and I used the birch sweet essential oils. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. I'm actually gonna talk to my buddy at work today and just tell him I'm probably gonna be like, hey man, if you want to use it for a little bit, go for it. I want to see if somebody else likes it, because if somebody does, then I can put up some ingredients list on one of these channels that I got going. I got two different channels. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use, or maybe create a new one. Um, but yeah, if you second video, so probably gonna get some better. I'm looking forward to getting some better equipment as far as taking video. I mean, this camera is probably decently enough for the next couple videos, but as it gets closer to the summertime, I want better video equipment, better video editing software. Probably gonna have to invest in a Mac. I think that's the direction I want to go. I've had PC forever, but anyways, yeah. Like the video if you like it. If you don't, thumbs down. Don't give a crap. It's a mine, so it's a work in progress. Yeah. Clocking out of here. Name's Tristan. This was on beard oil, and hopefully you liked it. Uh, Deuce.